Ready?
Oh, it's good.
Hey y'all! I'm trying to learn lingo. Anyways, guess what? I dyed my hair. We are in Burlington at the moment, and to give you an update of my travels, firstly I'd like to apologise for my sporadic correspondence and for hardly uploading photos, because I take too many and then I have to choose, and when I do it takes like an hour, so...
Because our hippie internet sucks.
Exactly. This is the woes of us. So, my sister keeps on trying to convince me to move to Burlington, so over to you, Maya.
Okay, so we were coming up with a list of pros and cons. So the pros are there's dogs everywhere. They're on every street corner and they're all really friendly and adorable because dogs are. And another pro is there's almost as many cyclists and places to bike as there are dogs. It's really easy to bike everywhere. People are really nice and trusting and friendly.
And helpful.
And helpful, they're so helpful. And there's lots of awesome, tattooed, artsy, creative young people. It's a pretty cool scene in Burlington. There's lots of cool hangouts, there's lots of coffee shops and pizza places and bars and stuff. But the weather's nice. It's one of the warmer places in Vermont because we have a lake and a beautiful waterfront. According to Charlie, it's less culture shock. I guess it's more like England, Cambridge. It's green, we have trees everywhere. We're sitting under a tree right now, it's very nice. The rent's pretty good, and there are all these beautiful, awesomely bright painted houses. And yeah, the people are just pretty awesome here. So.
Okay, so, yeah, so we went to Ingrid Michaelson concert.
Yep.
Yes, and it was really awesome. Yep. And she did a cover of Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna.
I love. Yep.
Yeah. She was sort of loopy the whole show.
Yeah, but it was great fun to watch.
Yeah.
There's a kid looping over there.
Yes, okay. There is. Distractible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right next to the speakers in the front because she pulled the deaf card with the security people.
They had a flashlight and they moved the people.
Yeah. Parted the crowd.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's really good. Pretty tiring.
Yeah.
It's hard listening to that music.
It's very difficult. Although, yeah, her husband opened for her and he was sort of discordant and whiny and not very pleasant.
Oh god, it's really bad.
Yeah.
And he's totally just like, I could see the other people in the band who are like really good musicians just sitting there and they were helping him. They were like trying to look like they were going campaign, thinking like, I could open the show better.
Yeah.
But
and they were talking about how
just because she's sleeping with the boss.
Right. They're talking about how Ingrid and him, they never write songs together, and I was like, yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, so he's not good, basically. Don't buy Ingrid Michaelson's husband's CD.
Greg Glaswell. Everyone in the band was very hipsterish. They had like the vests and the mustaches.
Definitely.
The bass player had a great mustache.
Yes, he did. An amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, he worked out in that one. Okay. Yes. Right, so now for the local news in Burlington.
Oh, okay.
So we've been scouring the news for interesting things for you back there. And my smutty mind has picked out the best of the personals. I don't know if you can read that.
Okay.
So.
Oh, and it's the hot to trot personals. It's the hot to trot section. Not the. Okay. It's described as for group fun, BDSM play, and full-on kink.
Alrighty, so the first one that we found quite interesting, or funny, was, I don't know, I'm like cool, I'm cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, so virgin looking to loser. New to this whole thing, but incredibly turned on by the prospect of being submissive.
Nancy, 20.
Next one?
Okay, well, Mad Max 74, who's 56 years old, he was very,
explanatory.
Yes. He gave us a lot of information about himself.
It's an essay, prepare yourself.
Yeah, you really feel like you get to know him here. Yeah. And it's titled Looking to Try Something Different.
A good start, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a good title. So, are you ready? It's pretty pretty deep.
Sit down, you know.
Yeah. I am a hot-blooded male.
Doesn't that say it all, kids?
Really?
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm saying already so much. Okay, so the next one is it's a bit vanilla, I'd say. They could have added a bit more spice.
Yeah.
So, lovers who love to lick. Listen, it's so good.
Yeah.
So awesome. That's the important part. Awesome. Full-figured couple who love sex.
Sex.
S-E-X.
All capitals. Yeah.
Because it's extra important.
It is very
Okay,
important.
I need to check that this is.
And they're
still
41.
going.
They're 41.
41. I'm gonna check this still going. It's still going. Wonderful. There we go.
Magic.
Sorry. My camera's being a bitch. Okay. Have we got any more crazy people?
I don't know. This week was pretty tame.
Alright, that is a shame for you guys.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so all you deviants out there, give us a call if you would like to love these lovely depraved people of Burlington.
Yep. You can get them online too. 7daysvt.com/personals.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so in Charlie related news, I'm still very allergic to bites. See the difference there, guys. That's not meant to be there. Okay. It's all bad. Oh yeah, and I might be staying with Chris Flambeau for a week at the end, or the last week that I am here, because he actually got in contact with me, which is odd. And I might drag her along with me if I can, but...
Spinning. Adventures.
Yeah. So, is that everything? Oh no, the cool house.
Oh yes, the cool
cool
house.
house.
Okay, so I've been dragging her around Burlington to meet all of my like old family friends that I've known since before I was born. You know, my parents are friends, and so we were supposed to go to someone's house. We got locked out. They weren't home, so we were standing on the street, and we saw this like cool painted van drop off a bunch of people.
Loops.
Right, and they went behind this house where there's like another painted van and there's hula hoops hanging up.
Yeah.
And
fairy lights.
yeah, it was very like interesting and colorful and circusy. And there was a purple dragon in the yard. A stuffed purple dragon.
He had an office job and a little desk.
Yeah. So we were sort of wondering if we should go back there, and then I realized I knew the guy who was driving the bus, so we decided to go back. So we just grabbed this guy who was walking back there, and we're like, "Hey, what's behind the house?"
Yeah.
So he went back and he gave us a tour, and there's all this like crazy stuff hanging.
Oh yeah,
from
mannequins and baths with weeds and a ladder.
She asked if she could take a picture of the mannequin in the bathtub, which was their herb garden. He said, "Sure, as long as you're not the cops."
Yeah. What kind of herbs though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's a tree fort and a slide.
Yep, and a big like octopus tentacles hanging from the top.
Yeah, a mobile made out of horses. She's gonna give you pictures later.
Yeah, that'd be like pictures, hopefully. But.
And then, the best part, he took us to this big garage.
Yes.
And
there
were silks! Aerial silks. Beautiful purple aerial silks.
So happy.
Yeah.
I've got pictures of that too.
Yeah.
But we had a little go.
And yeah, he said that we can use the aerial silks whenever we want. So very exciting.
Not here.
Right. But he lives across the street from old family friends, so we can always stay with them and
sneak in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, they were just really, really nice, and we hung out with them and they invited us for dinner and stuff.
The landlord guy was this like crazy.
The guy's crazy. Crazy cool stuff.
Hyperactive.
Oh yeah, like a child. The little dinosaur has a box, and the kids write him letters, and then he replies to them and stuff. Do you want to talk more about it? I'm gonna check it again.
Okay. About the dinosaur or the loopy landlord?
The purple dinosaur. He has a little mailbox, and the kids write him letters saying, "I think you like to eat grass and stuff." And then he, basically, the landlord, writes back replies to all these little children, and so he'll be like, "No, I like to eat cheeseburgers." He's always coming up with these new plans. He's like, "You know what, guys? I think this week the thing with the purple dragon, he's gonna get off his office job and he's gonna have a horse. He's gonna be in the rocking horse from now on." That was my pathetic attempt of an American accent.
They had chickens too.
They have chickens, yes.
Yeah, they had chickens and a hammock.
Hammock
Very
and
nice hammock.
house.
Yes, and a slide. The slide was ripping people's pants open, and so they dripped wax on the screws.
Yeah, we melted wax.
Yeah. Looked very gory. It was like red and black.
But it was cool.
It was.
Yeah. And yeah, that was my house, I think.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. Loads of really cool people. And they just accepted us straight away, and they were like, yeah.
They're like, sure. Yeah. Come in, sit down.
Yeah. And we bumped into them in town.
Yeah, we went to this place.
And the crazy guy hit me or something.
Both of us. He hit both of us.
Both of us did it. Okay,
yeah.
so it's just like, yeah. Okay, and then we've got.
Oh wait, and you know that the one with the dark hair and sort of quieter?
Yeah.
I am gonna take a leap of the pronouns. Introduced herself as Abby and kept talking about transitioning.
Yeah, she is. Did you notice she was in transition?
No.
She had a handbag. And,
I noticed the handbag, but people in Burlington have handbags.
Okay.
There's lots of very flamboyant.
I got that idea from body language. I think she's on hormones. What I saw.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. It just goes over my head.
Visually, I really pay attention.
Yeah.
Auditory, everything else goes out. So I've got more time to stare at people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a friend Jackie, and I didn't even realize that she wasn't born a she until she told me.
Yeah. Some people are really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Alrighty. I'm saying that too much now. Alrighty. Okay. So busking.
Busking, yes. So my friend Jacob is like a crazy virtuoso, and
he gets paid a lot of money.
Yes, he does. For professional gigs, he plays pretty much everything except for violin and everything in the violin family.
Yeah, I heard him through the wall.
Yeah.
Discussions about what he can and can't play.
Yep. Anyway, so the two of us have been talking about busking in Burlington for a while, because there's this big street that goes down the middle of town, and there's lots of stores, and it's like all sidewalk, there's no cars or even bikes, and anyways, we were talking about busking there, and then when Charlie showed up and she did fire hooping, we thought it would be a really great idea to busk in Burlington with the fire hooping, so we're going to look into getting a permit.
Yeah, and my fire hooping did get here, so yes, we'll see. Maybe we'll upload some videos.
It'll be very exciting.
Yeah. And basically we just spent the whole time going around all the really cool stores. Wait for that to go by. It's really trying hard to get up, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that hill's pretty evil. I know people who bike up that hill. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, the stores were really cool, and they had like really cool stuff basically.
Yeah.
That store that we were just in was really awesome.
Yeah, old gold.
It's like old clothes and done them up again.
Yeah, it was like a costume store with all sorts of neon stuff and corsets and